Hey everyone, I just want to send a message out to you guys. There's just been a lot of change going on, and so much that it's hard to post about it or to say about because there's so much happening right now. And I just wanted, do you ever ask God for a sign and you get that sign? Or just like reassurance, like what you're doing is the right thing. Especially if you're going way outside your comfort zone and you're not exactly sure where you're going to land. So one thing that's been going on between us and our family is that, I've always lived in the state of Illinois. I was born here. I live in a town where everyone knows who I am. I go to the same church. I know a lot of people and they know me. And everywhere I go, people know who I am. And it's like, that's what I'm really comfortable with. And my whole family's here and everyone's here. And it's like, but then why are we staying here? And it's just like, gosh, the taxes, it's like the weather, I have a business, so I can actually take my business wherever I want to go. And I can, that's a beautiful thing. And I love what I do, because if I have a cell phone, a laptop, I can literally build this anywhere. And, so I have a lot of flexibility, which is really a blessing. And one of the biggest reasons why I did it. But here's what's happening is that my husband, to be honest with you, he has not been happy with what he's been doing because he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing, what his purpose is on earth. And sometimes when you're stuck somewhere, you just kind of go with it and you do not, you kind of accept it as it is, and what happened is that like, what would happen if you actually went for your dreams? What would happen if you lived somewhere that you've always wanted to live? What would happen if you went for something that you've always wanted to do but were so scared to do? And you know what, guys? The thing between me and my husband, Eric, is that if we're not taking risk, if we're not going outside our comfort zone, we're not growing and we're not being true to who we are. And what's happening right now is that we're actually going to jump. And we don't know where the net is. We don't know where we're going to land. We're not exactly sure exactly where we're going to live or what kind of job he's going to have. But you know what? There are so many unknowns, but do you ever hear a whisper? Do you hear a whisper? A voice that tells you that there's something more, that tells you that you can be happier, that tells you that you can accomplish your dreams, that you could be more, that you can do more, that there's something bigger out there for you. Do you ignore that whisper and go on with your day and stay comfortable with what you have or what you do or the people you know? Or do you actually listen to that whisper and let it speak to your heart and say, Aubrey, there's more for you. There's more for your family. You can be happier. You can live by the ocean. You can have more. You can achieve more. You can earn more and you can do more. And do we ignore that whisper? Well, what we're deciding is we are deciding to listen to it. And we're going to jump. And we're going to go for our dreams because we want more out of life. And it's very difficult because my family is the biggest reason why I stay here and I do what I do. And I love my family so much. But I'm to the point right now where it's like, Eric's going to be like 40 years old next year. I don't even know how old am I, 38? But I'm to the point where I'm like, what am I waiting for? What am I doing here? So I was literally sitting in church. And my song came on. I call it my song. It's called You Are Mine. And it says, do not be afraid, I am with you. And every time I hear that, like maybe I'm going through a crossroads, or I say, God, give me a sign. Am I on the right track? Are what we're doing is the right thing? Because I can't look back and I can't go backwards. I just got to keep moving forward. And it's like, I heard that song today. And I was like, wow. I have to go for it. Because it's my purpose, it's my calling, and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, and we're going to go for our dreams. I don't know where we're going to live, or what we're going to do, or who's going to buy my house, or, where my kids are going to go to school, but I'm being called to go to somewhere else, and I'm being called to live a life of much more. So it is scary, but I'm going to go for it, because it is a sign. And I don't want to, when I'm dead or I'm in heaven, I look back on my life, I don't want to say, you know what, I lived a life that was boring or mediocre. I want to look back and say, you know what, I did everything I was supposed to do. I listened to that whisper and I went for it. And I lived a life that was not only amazing, but I lived a life that was extraordinary. So are you willing to listen to the whisper, and are you willing to live a life that is extraordinary and beyond? Have a great day, guys, and I will see you soon.